Today we will start a new lesson, playing with numbers. Today we will start our lesson with factor. In your previous class, you have already worked with factors and multiples. So can you remember what is a factor? A factor is a number that divides another number exactly and without leaving a remainder. Just for example, take one number 6. Divide 6 by 2. So what will be the quotient? 3. Yes, and the remainder 0. So 2 is a factor of 6. If you think that I want to divide 6 by 3, yes, you can do. That time the quotient will be 2 and the remainder 0. So 3 is also a factor of 6. Okay. So I'm repeating the statement. Here, a factor is a number that divides another number exactly. Exactly means there will not be any remainder. Remainder will be 0. Okay. So in other way, what we can tell? We can tell that a factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. So I have gave you one example taking 6 and I divided 6 by 2 and 3. 2 times, yes. You have seen both the way you got remainder as 0. So 2 and 3 both are factors of 6. Okay. Now how to find out factors? Here I have taken one example as 15. So you can think 15 as 1 15s are 15, 3 5s are 15, 5 3s are 15, again 15 1s are 15. So first 2 and this last 2 are same only the order has been changed. So when we'll find out, we will not take, just to make you understand, I have written this third and the fourth step. 1 into 15 is 15, 15 ones are, that is also 15. 3 into 5, 15, and 5 into 3 also 15. So while considering the factors of 15, what should I write? 1, 3, 5 and 15. Okay. We are not going to repeat many times because here also 3 into 5, here also 15 into 1. Let us discuss about the properties of factors. If you take any example, it will be much more easier to understand. Just now I showed you the factors of 15. So you got 1, 3, 5 and 15. If you take any other number, you can see that 1 is a factor of every number. Okay. So instead of 15, if you go for 3, 1 3s are 3. If you go for 5, 1 5s are 5, like that. So 1 is the factor of every number. On the other way, every number is the factor of itself. As I am telling 15, so 1 15s are. So 1 is a factor of 15. Even 15 is also a factor of 15. So every number is the factor of itself. Third point, every factor is less than or equal to the given number. If you think for 15, so the factors are 1, 3, 5 and 15. So if you look at all the factors, you are starting from 1, you are ending up in 15. So all the value of the factors are either less than or equal to the number. Next point, there are finite number of factors. Finite means it's not endless. You can count how many numbers are there. So that example I'm repeating again. If I think about 15, so factors are 1, 3, 5 and 15. So there are 4 factors. You can tell that how many factors are there for that number. Okay. So these are the 4 properties, important properties of factors. Now we will discuss on various types of numbers. You all know even numbers. So can you tell me what are even numbers? Even numbers are those which are multiple of 2. Okay. So all multiples of 2 are called as even numbers. You know the examples like 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, like that. If you continue, you will get so many multiples of 2. and all those multiples are even numbers. Okay, so as we have spoken about even numbers, automatically it comes in your mind about odd numbers. Okay, so what are odd numbers? Numbers which are not multiples of 2 are called as odd numbers. Examples, it is like that: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Whatever are multiples of 2 are even numbers. Rest of the numbers will be called as odd numbers. Now tell me, what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are those which are having factors as 1 and the number itself. Then only we can call that number as prime number. Okay, so a counting number other than 1 is a prime number if it has no factors other than 1 and the number itself. Okay, so if you factorize any number and you are getting factors as 1 and the number itself, then only you can call that number as prime number. What are those examples? Like if you think as 2, 2 ones are 2, so the factors are 1 and 2. If you think of 3, so 3 ones are 3, so 1 and 3. So if you go for and check all the examples what is given here, you will get the factors as 1 and the number itself. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. There are so many. These are the examples of prime numbers. As we have discussed about prime numbers, now you tell me what are composite numbers. Composite numbers are those who are not prime numbers. Yes. So composite numbers are those who are not prime. So how to find out, how to recognize them? They should have at least one factor other than 1 and the number itself. If the number is having factor as 1 and the number, then it will be a prime number. But for composite numbers, it should have at least one factor other than 1 and the number itself. Okay. Look at these examples: 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 20. If you check, if you factorize all these numbers, you will get at least one factor extra other than 1 and the number itself. If I think of 4, so if you factorize 4, it will be 1 4s are 4, 2 2s are 4. So the factors are 1, 2 and 4. For a prime, it will be only 2, 1 and the number itself. But here it will be one factor at least extra than 1 and the number itself. Okay. Look at the few important points of prime numbers and composite numbers. Point number 1. 1 is neither prime nor composite. Point number 2. 2 is the lowest prime number. Point number 3. 2 is the only even prime number. All other even numbers are composite numbers. Remember these points. These are very important. Now we will discuss on co-prime numbers. What does it mean by co-prime numbers? Two numbers are said to be co-prime if they do not have a common factor other than 1. If you take two numbers, factorize them. If you get common factor as only 1, then only both the numbers are called as co-prime numbers. Okay? Look at these examples here. I have taken few pairs. The example number 1, 2 and 3. If we factorize 2 and 3, we will get 1 as a common factor. You just try to check out all these pairs. You will get it. Look at here. I have done for example number 1, 2. If we factorize, so 1 2s are 2. For 3, it is 1 3s are 3. So what are the common factors here? Only 1. Yes? So you can see I have underlined the common factors, and that is only 1. So that's why 2 and 3 are co-prime numbers. Okay? Let's go for one more. I have taken as the fourth one, 4 and 9. So 4, for 4 I can factorize like 1 4s are 4, 2 2s are 4. And for 9, 1 9s are 9, 3 3s are 9. So what is the common factor here? So you can see here also 1 is the only common factor. That's why 4 and 9 also an example of co-prime numbers. Other than second, third and fifth, you please try by yourself. You will get 1 as only common factor and then only they are called as co-prime numbers. Now work out this sum. Question number 1, find all the factors of 18. So please write down how we will do. Factorize the number. It's very easy. 18 equals to 1 18s are 18. Then 2 9s are 18. Next 3 6 are 18. Any more? If you go for table 6, you will again get 6 3s are. If you go for table 9, again you will get 9 2s are, and even for 18 also 18 1s are. But we are not repeating those numbers. So finally you write down the answer. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Please complete it. Next question. Find all the factors of 30. Copy the question and start working out. How to do? 30 equals to 31s are 30. Then try with 2. 2 15s are 30. Next 3. Can you go for? Yes. 3 10s are 30. With 4? No. In multiplication table of 4 we don't get anywhere 30. 5 5 6 are 30. Okay. Now after 5 if you go for 6, again you will get 6 5s are. So it is the repetition only. After 6 7 8 9 you will not get 30. 10 you will get 10 3s are, but you have written as 3 10s are. After that you will get in table 15 as 15 2s are, and even for 31s are. So we are not going to repeat. Now we'll write down the factors. What are those? 1 2 3 5 6 10 15 and 30. So factors of 30 are 1 2 3 5 6 10 15 and 30. I hope you have completed. Look at the question here. Find the common factors of 20 and 28. So what you have to do? You have to find the common factors of 20 and 28. So first you will factorize 20, then you will factorize 28, then try to find out the common factors. Okay, let's start. Copy the question. In the working column, you can factorize 20 and 28. So first we will factorize 20. So 1 20s are 20, then 2 10s are 20, 4 5s are 20. So please do it in your working column. If you have done, you can check it. I have already done for 20. So what to write now? Factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Okay? Please do it. Now we will factorize 28. So 28, how we will do? 1 28s are 28, 2 14s are 28 and 4 7s are 28. Okay. If you have done, then you write factors of 28 are, what are those? 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. If you have written, then find out the common factors here. Here you can see I have already underlined the common factors. Common means what are there in both the places. Okay. So factors of 20, if you check, 1 is there. Even factors of 28, 1 is also there. 2 is a common factor and 4 is also a common factor. Other than like 5, 10, 20, here it is 7, 14 and 28. These are not common factors. So you can write down the answer. Common factors equals to 1, 2 and 4. Look at the next question. 35 and 50. You have to find the common factors of 35 and 50. So what to do? You have done the previous sum. Follow the same method and do it. So first factorize 35. Okay. Use your working column. So 35 means we can write 1 into 35 gives you 35. 5 into 7 also gives you 35. Okay. So write down the factors of 35 are, what are those? 1, 5, 7 and 35. Yes. Now go for 50. So factorize 50 in the working column. 1 50s are 50, 2 25s are 50, 5 10s are 50. Okay. Now write down factors of 50 are. What are those? 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. Okay. So you got the factors of 35, you got the factors of 50. So you have to find out the common factors of 35 and 50. So please underline those common factors. You can see 1 is a common factor for 35 and 50. Another one is what? 5. So please underline that one also. Have you done? Now you can write down common factors are. You got already 1 and 5. I hope you are clear. Now look at the next question. The numbers are given here 4, 8 and 12. So here are 3 numbers and you have to find out the common factors. Yes. So what we will do? We will first factorize 4, then we will factorize 8, then we will factorize 12. So you will get the factors for 4, 8 and 12. Then we will find out the common factors. Okay. So let's start. So the factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. Okay. 2 we will take one time. So factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. I hope all of you are working with me. Now we will take 8. So for 8, 1 is a 8, then 2 4s are 8. Okay. So write down factors of 8 are. Those are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now we will factorize 12. So please do it in your working column. 1 12s are 12, 2 6s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Yes. Now write down factors of 12 are. What are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So here you got the factors for 4, then 4 factors for 8, then factors for 12. So you have to compare and get the common factor. So you can see 1 is a common factor for everyone. Okay, now 2, yes, 2, here also 2, here also 2, yes. Go for 4, yes, 4, 4 and 4. So 1, 2 and 4 are common factors here. So write down the answer. Common factors are 1, 2 and 4. Look at the next main. Which of the following numbers are co-prime? We already discussed what are co-prime numbers. If we take two numbers and they will have 1 as the only common factor, then only we can tell or call that number as co-prime numbers. Okay, so look at the question here. Question number 1, it is 18 and 35. So what we have to do, first we will factorize 18. Then we'll get all the factors of 18. Same way we will factorize 35. We'll get all the factors of 35. Then we'll check what are the common factors here. If it is only 1 is the common factor, we can call these two numbers as co-prime numbers. Okay, so let's start. Go for your working column, factorize 18 and 35. Try to do it by yourself. If you have done already 18, you can check here. For 18, 1 18s are 18, 2 9s are 18, 3 6 are 18. So all the factors you got here for 18. Okay, so write down factors of 18 are 1 2 3 6 9 and 18. So now go for 35. You know 1 35s are 35, 5 7s are 35. So write down factors of 35 are. Got it? It's very easy. Now you have to compare or you have to check the factors of 18 and 35. What are the common here? If it is only 1, then only we can call it as these two numbers co-prime. Okay? For 18 it is 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. For 35 it is 1, 5, 7 and 35. So 1 is the only common factor here. Okay? You can underline also. So I have already underlined. So write down 1 is a common factor or 1 is the only common factor. So therefore we can tell 18 and 35 are co-prime numbers. Yes, I hope you all have understood. Let's work out one more sum. 17 and 68. You have to find out whether they are co-prime or not. So what you will do? Start factorizing in your working column. First 17, then 68. Okay. For 17, what you will write? 17 ones are 17. That's all. Nothing more than that. So what are the factors for 17? Please write down. Factors of 17 are 1 and 17. Okay. Let's go for 68. Please do it. Try it. Have you done? If you have done, please check it here. For 68, 1 68s are 68, 2 34s are 68, 4 17s are 68. Okay. So write down factors of 68 are. What are those? 1, 2, 4, 17, 34 and 68. Okay. So you have finished the finding the factors for 17 and 68. Now you have to find out the common factors. Okay, look at here. 1 is a common factor. Any other? 17, yes, we are getting 17 also. So underline those two factors. I have underlined 1 and 17. Okay. So next step, what should I write? Common factors are 1 and 17. Now tell me, are they coprime? No, they are not coprime. So final answer right. Therefore, 17 and 68 are not coprime. Now we will discuss on prime factors. So what is a prime factor? When you are factorizing any number, if you get that factor in terms of prime number, then that factor will be called as a prime factor. Okay? Look at here. A factor of a given number is called a prime factor if this factor is a prime number. Means you are factorizing and getting the factor in terms of prime numbers. Okay? So here I have taken one example. You just observe that one. 12 I am factorizing as 1 12s are 12, 2 6s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Okay? So what are the factors you are getting here? All the factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now tell me, all these numbers means the factors are prime numbers? 1 is neither a prime nor a composite number. 2 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. 4, 6 and 12 are not prime. They are composite numbers. So, among these factors, which are the prime factor here? 2 and 3. Okay. So, whatever factors we are getting here, we have found all the factors of 12. But among those 2 and 3 are the prime factors because they are prime numbers. Okay. So a factor of a given number is called prime factor if the factor is a prime number. Understood? Now I want to discuss on prime factorization. What is prime factorization? If you factorize any number and the factors comes in terms of prime numbers. So if you multiply those prime numbers, means prime factors, you'll get back the number. So that method, that process is called as prime factorization. Okay? To express a given number as a product of prime factors is called a prime factorization. So basically, we use two methods. What are those? One you know already because you have used that method in your previous class. Can you remember? That is nothing but factor tree method. Okay? So there are two methods and one method you already know, factor tree method, and the next method is division method. So both the method we will work out and it will be much more clear to you. Let's start with factor tree method. Here I have taken one number as 24. Okay? Seeing only you can make out what to do, yes? So first round off this number with your pencil, then we'll take a pair of factors of 24. But now it's a method of prime factorization. So we will think the pair of factors in terms of prime numbers and go for least prime numbers. Okay. So to draw the first branches, what we have to do? Draw two arrows from 24. Everybody should work out with me. You can draw these arrows with pencil. If you need to erase, you can erase it. Do it neatly. So a pair of factors, I'm taking it here as 3 8s. Can I? Yes, I can. Because I'm going for least prime number, you can say 2 as also 2 12s. Yes, that is also true. Here I am trying with 3 8s. Have you done with me? Circle these two numbers 3 and 8. Now, as 3 is a prime number, we cannot factorize, but 8 is a composite number, we can factorize. We will think of 8 as 2 fours are. Yes? So from 8, another 2 branches will come. So draw 2 arrows from 8 and write 2 fours are. Wherever I have used this red ink, that means they are in prime. If they are in prime, we need not to factorize anymore. But here you see 4, it's a composite number. So we will factorize 4 as 2 twos are. So another 2 branches from 4. Yes? What to write here? 2 twos are. So all these red numbers came in terms of prime numbers. So that's why this method is called prime factorization, and it looks like a tree. It has branches, so it is called factor tree method. So finally you can write 24 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. If you multiply, you will get back 24. Yes? Now we will factorize 24 taking the least prime as 2. Okay, so let's start. Take 24, round it off. A pair of factor as 2 twelves are. So take 2 branches, 2 arrows from 24. I hope all of you are working with me. In the previous sum, we have taken as 3 eights are. So there was one more choice to take as 2 twelves are. So I am working that one. So please you all work out. Here you can see 2. It came in terms of prime numbers. So we cannot factorize. We'll go for 12. 12 is a composite number. So how to factorize 12? We will go for 2 sixes. So another 2 branches. Have you done? So 2 again. It came in terms of prime number. We will factorize 6 as 2 threes. So please work out. Have you done? Now you check. The prime factors are 2, 2, 2 and 3. If you multiply, 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 threes are 24. So finally you write down 24 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now we will use division method to do prime factorization. Here I have taken one number 36. We will factorize it using division method. So how will you do? I will explain the method, you observe, then slowly you will also start working out. Okay? So I have written the number 36. The first thing you have to do, you will choose the least prime number which can divide 36. So the least prime number is 2. Can I start with that one? So 2 18s are 36. So it is possible. So we'll start with 2. Look at here, I have drawn one line. You will use your scale and pencil and you can draw. Now I will write down the least prime number which can divide this 36. So I have chosen 2. Next you draw this line and down of the line you write down the quotient. If you divide 36 by 2, you will get the quotient as 18. You have to choose the least prime number the way that if you divide this 36, it can divide exactly. There will be no remainder. Okay? So that's why I have gone for 2. Now, again you have to think of this quotient the same way. Means you have to choose the least prime number and divide the number. So can I take for 2? Yes. So if I divide 18 by 2, what will be the quotient? Draw the line, because 9 2s are 18. So we can write the quotient 9 here. So we have to continue the process till I get quotient as 1. Now if it is 9, can I divide with 2, the least prime number? No. So we'll go for the next smallest prime number. What is that? It is 3. So write down 3 here. Now draw the line. Then the quotient will come down of 9. Yes, it is 3 now. So we'll go for again 3. Draw the line. 3 ones are 3. So quotient became 1 right now. So we have to continue the process till I get the quotient as 1. Now you can see the prime factors. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 3. If you multiply them, you should get back the number itself. Okay. Now I am repeating the method one more time. Just listen carefully. First step, what we have to do? I have written the number. Now I have to choose the least prime number which can divide the number exactly. Okay. Here you can see I have divided by 2. This part you need not to write. So next step, what we have done? Again we thought for the least prime number and we got it can divide by 2. Yes? So we divided by 2. Next, we have divided by 3 and we got the quotient as 3. That 3 also we divided by again 3 and we got the quotient as 1. So my prime factorization using division method is over. So you can see 36 equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Okay. Now we will factorize 24 using division method. In the previous sum I have explained how to do. Let's try together. Write down 24. Now you have to think the least prime number which can divide 24 exactly. So can we try for 2? Yes, 2 twelves are 24. So start. Draw this line using your scale and pencil. Write down 2. Now the quotient will come down. So you have to draw one more line. Write down 12 down. Have you done this much? Now you have to do the same process for the quotient. Here it is 12. So we will try with 2 again. Yes, 2 6 are. Draw the line. Write down the quotient. Again you have to do for 6 till you get the quotient as 1. Now 2 3s are. Yes. Here we'll try dividing 3 by 3 because 3 1s are 3. I hope now you are very much clear with this method. So here you can see the prime factors. So 2, 2, 2 and 3. So write down finally 24 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Look at the assignment. First main, write all the factors of the following numbers. A 20, B 45. Second main, find the common factors of 12 and 18. Third main, which of the following numbers are co-prime? A 81 and 16, B 15 and 17. Fourth main, find the factors using division method, 16 and 63. All these types of sums we have done today. So I know you all can do. Fifth main, fill in the blanks. A number which has only 2 factors is called a dash. B, a number which has more than 2 factors is called a dash. C. 1 is neither dash nor dash. D. The smallest prime number is dash. E. The smallest composite number is dash. F. The smallest even number is dash. Sixth main, complete the factories by writing the missing numbers. Here it is given 36. You have to choose a pair of factors. One has given 4, the other one you have to find out, then fill the rest of the places. Next one is 32. Here also one pair of factors. One is 8 here, another one is empty. You have to fill all the places. So I know you all can do. Thank you.